Hi guys, welcome to this lecture on how to use Logic Pro X10. In this section, we're going to be looking at chords. I've recorded some chords earlier, some piano chords from the M1 to go along with this track. So if I open up the chords here, you notice that there's some chords here. I am using the E flat major scale. So if you don't know your theory, what you will need to do is type in piano scales, and which it comes with loads of scales, and then you just choose what scale you want to work in. So you got B major, B flat major, and the A flat major. We're using the E flat major here, so all the notes that I'm going to play is in this scale here. So if you look at the blue notes, all the blue notes are the ones you're going to play. So the white ones, the black ones, you're not going to touch. And it's quite easy to use if you're using the piano scales, because a lot of people make music and they don't know the theory. And I always try to say to people, always use the piano scales, which is all you need to do is go and type in pianoscalesonline.org and it'll give you a list of scales, so you'll never be out of tune when you're making music. So if we have a listen to what I've already done, just pick your loop brand.
Myself and I can't focus. Yeah, I'm broken. The door is closing.
So I made a catchy verse, which is not over. It's not overdone. So that's the thing in house music. You don't want to overdo it with too many notes. You just want to leave a few spaces for the verse. When it gets to the chorus, then you add more notes in. So this is the F minor chord. So how I done my chords are, so if I delete this, and I'll show you from scratch. So what you will need to do, if you're in that scale, the first note is the F minor. So all you need to do is get your pencil, drag it along, and then what you want to do, you want to go up by 3, then 4, then 3. Okay, so all you need to do is go 3, that's 4, then the last one will be 3. And that's called the F minor scale. And a lot of people don't spread their notes out. When you're making house music especially, you need to spread your notes out like these are notes. These notes are all spread out, so there's a big massive gap between them. Some people have notes like this, and you can hear the difference when I play it now. It sounds terrible. So all the trick is highlight these notes here. Your root note is the F. Get this like this, and you go up by 1 octave. And that is the trick. And you want to spread your notes out as well. You can hear the difference between the notes. So the next note is the A. So that's the A flat. So if we go back to that piano scales, there is an A flat which you can use, which is there. So that's an A flat major. So within these notes, it's A flat major. So when it's an A flat major, what you would do is you go up 4, 3, 4, and that's the key notes. What you need to do when you're making an A flat major. So in the notes you have your A flat, your C, your D sharp, and your G. So you'll want to try and keep it in the same arrangement as well. You don't want to be putting notes up too high like at the top, because it gets too high for the notes. So all you need, once you've got you're happy with your melody of your notes, all you need to do is just drag it over like this, highlight that, and drag them over.
Talking to myself and I can't focus. Yeah, I'm broken. The door is closing.
So with this note, I'm going to drag it out, highlight again, drag it over, and drag it over. So 1 to 17 is your verse. 17, we're going to do your pre-chorus, and then we're going to drop it in at number 25 for the chorus. So that's all you need to do. Now, I've made some notes for the chorus, and if you look over here, the notes for the verse is the same notes for the chorus, but it's played differently. So all you need to do is go to the chorus, which is here, which I've already done. And if you look at the notes here, they're all cut up differently. So if you hear the chorus, so all I've done is you just take the verse. So for example, if I show you, let's play a little loop right here. So if we take the first note, this is the first verse note, right? All you need to do is drag it down and make the note smaller. And then we try and make that note. Mute that. And then the second note is here. And all you need to do is just drag it over. All you're doing is dragging it to the first bar, which is dead on number 18. And the same thing what we've done with these notes, we want to do for here, for the same pattern. So what you do is bring it in. Let's have a listen. So that's all you need to do. You just drag your notes, make them smaller, and put more notes in to make it more cool. So that's what you hear a lot when MK does his music. So they tend to keep the verse the same and the chorus the same with the same notes, but it's just played differently. With the chorus, you need to make small notes, and with the verse, you need to make big notes. In the next section, I'm going to show you how to put your bass with the chorus and the verse. But for now, what we want to do is just build up this song with your piano notes. So from 1 to 17, that's your verse. That's what we have here with the piano notes. And then what we want to do is have your verse over here. So if we delete these here, and you've got your verse here, so you just copy and paste that, copy and paste this, because we're using the same notes in our verse in the chorus. So if we have a listen. And in the next section, we're going to be looking at the bass. We're going to put the bass together with the verse pianos, and then you'll hear the difference between the bass with the bass and without the bass.